In 2003, nobody took T20 cricket seriously. The England and Wales Cricket Board invented the format to save domestic attendance figures. 20 overs per side. Match done in 3 hours. Designed for families. Designed as a sideshow. Players wore funky jerseys. Commentators made jokes. The traditionalists rolled their eyes and said this was not real cricket. Nobody in that room knew they were building the future of the sport. The first T20 internationals had an almost experimental feel. The men running cricket treated it like a novelty. Something to fill a schedule gap. Something to bring a few more people through the gates on a Tuesday evening. The idea that this format would one day outperform Test cricket and one-day internationals in viewership was not a serious conversation anyone was having. Then came Johannesburg, 2007. India versus Pakistan in the inaugural T20 World Cup final. Full house. One of the most watched cricket broadcasts in history at that point. India won in a finish that had the entire subcontinent holding its breath. But the result was almost secondary. What mattered was what the broadcasters saw in their numbers, what the sponsors saw, what the administrators suddenly understood. This format produced viewing figures that Test cricket could no longer touch. This format produced emotion at a pace that changed what cricket could be as a television product. The Indian Premier League launched in 2008, and it did not just change cricket, it rewired it. Suddenly, franchise cricket was real. Players from England, Australia, South Africa, West Indies, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka stood in the same dugout and played for the same city. Salaries that cricket had never seen before. Primetime television slots. Bollywood ownership. Global sponsors. The tournament drew audiences that rivaled major international sporting events. Cricket went from being a sport of nations to being a sport of cities, of leagues, of entertainment brands that competed with everything else, fighting for your screen time. For Pakistan specifically, the 2007 final was not just a cricket moment. It was a cultural moment. The rivalry with India in a World Cup final played in front of the world. A generation of Pakistani fans remembers exactly where they were. The Pakistan Super League launched in 2016 and gave that same generation something to call their own. It brought international cricket back to Pakistani soil. It created stars who found their voice in front of home crowds. It became a point of national pride in a country that runs on cricket the way other countries run on football. Today, T20 cricket has leagues on every continent. The Caribbean Premier League, the Big Bash in Australia, the SA20 in South Africa, the 100 in England. And in 2024, the United States hosted a T20 World Cup. Cricket played in New York. Cricket played in Dallas and Florida. A format that started as an English domestic experiment became the entry point for an entirely new audience in North America. The USA cricket market is real now. The diaspora audience was always there. But T20 gave them a product they could sell to their neighbors, to their co-workers, to people who had never watched a single over in their lives. 3 hours, big hits, close finishes, a result every time. That is a product that sells. The traditionalists were not completely wrong. T20 did change cricket. It changed the money. It changed the schedules. It changed which players became stars and how fast they got there. It changed what boards had power and what boards were scrambling to keep up. But it did not destroy the sport. It expanded it. It took a game that was already enormous in South Asia, England, and Australia, and gave it the vehicle it needed to grow everywhere else. From 20 overs designed to fill a Tuesday evening in county cricket to the most watched format in the sport. That is the T20 revolution, and it is not finished yet.